Hey guys, hope you had an amazing day. Kathy from Smyrna, Tennessee. Jumping on dinner time, haven't done a live in a few days. I'm gonna make an easy Keto Korean ground beef bowl, and I mean it's pretty easy. A friend of mine, Yvette, mentioned that's what she was having for lunch the other day, so I thought, hey, I gotta try this recipe. So I want to give a shout out to Yvette. Thank you very much for the suggestion of this. If you're jumping on live now, put one in the comments. If you're on Tuesday replay or I missed you, so I can give you a shout out. Also, you know, I can't tell if anybody's on. So hi Julie, thanks for joining. But yeah, this is real simple, easy and quick. And you know, I think the hardest thing that takes the longest is actually the hamburger, which I have already ground up. So just give me a second on that. And but yeah, share this to your page, share it to your groups. I'm excited about it. I've never tried it. Hi Sabrina, welcome from Ohio. I hope it's not snowy. I know it's cold here in Tennessee. So first of all, you're just taking a pound of ground hamburger. I think this was 90-10 or 80 something. I don't know what the percentage is. I apologize. Hi Linda, thanks for joining. So I've already pre-ground that. Well, first of all, let me slow down a little bit. This recipe, hi Danielle, thanks for joining. You can get my special recipe group. So if you're not part of that group, go ahead and send me a friend's request and let me know you want to be added to that group. There's not just this recipes, but all the recipes that you see me make are located in that one spot. Hi Gara, thanks for joining. All right, so easy, you know me, quick, easy. That's the way I like to do things. So I'm gonna start, and like I said, I've already got my pound of ground hamburger cooking. And forgive me, my camera near my stove is set up different. Julie, you're amazing. I appreciate you. Thanks for sharing. So if you can't see something or I miss the message, I apologize, and I promise I will get back to you. I've never used my camera at this angle, but I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing what I am doing. So garlic, it says 4 cloves of minced garlic. I use this. Use what's good for your diet. I don't think there's anything in here but mixed garlic and probably a little bit of oil. But this is what I'm going to use. Yeah, I don't feel like I've seen the sun for days here in Tennessee, and it's been really cold, and I mean, I could have worse weather, I guess. I mean, it is January, right? Spring's around the corner, so when I use this, it says 4 cloves, but I'm using this, and this says, hold on guys, half a teaspoon on the lid. It tells you, I don't know if you've ever seen this, or if you can even read that. A half a teaspoon is 1 clove, and it said 4, so I'm going to put 4 of these in here real quick. And it says once the hamburger's done cooking, make like a little dwelling and just put it in the middle of it. Hi Janet, thanks for watching. And so I need 4 of these. Let's see, 1. And it says we're going to cook it for about a minute, you know, to get the fragrance in there. And you know, we all love some garlic. Like I said, I hope you guys can see okay at this angle. Hi, Janet. Yeah, the sun helps keep us warm a little bit. All right, so I've got my garlic. Let's see, garlic. I'm skipping over a step, so forgive me because I've got this big old paragraph. This recipe, even though I am not doing it this way, when you ask to be added to my recipe group, you'll also know the steps of how to make the cauliflower rice. And it tells you the instructions, whether it be fresh or frozen, to put it in a food processor and make your own rice. But I am not making my own rice. I buy these quick and easy bags from Sam's Club, and so I'm just going to stick it in the microwave for 90 seconds, and it will be ready to go. So I've got my garlic cooking over there. Hi Denise, thanks for joining. Let me just turn that up just a little bit. So currently we just have the hamburger and the garlic cooking in there. Hi Tom, thanks for joining. So, I mean, who doesn't like Asian food. Tell me in the comments if you like Asian food. I do. This is a Korean beef bowl. When I think of Korean beef, I didn't know you could do it with the ground hamburger. So when my friend Yvette mentioned it, I got so excited. This is smelling really good, guys. On that. So I got myself a bowl because this is the sauce that I'm making, and the rest of the ingredients I'm going to be adding to this bowl. All right, so let me skip down to my spot. All right. Bear with me, I'm sorry, I can't read and do things. I love Sam's too. I did a live one time with all the stuff that I got at Sam's, and it was amazing. And I don't know if you guys can see back, if you watch in that corner right there, Lexi is running around doing zoomies back there. I don't know if you guys can see her. And she's trying to get Mercedes to play. All right, so now that we've sauteed this garlic for a little bit, it just says to mix it all in. So that's what I'm doing, mix it all in. So because I've been talking, I'm going to lower that a little bit. So I'm going to make the sauce to put in there. So it says, in the small bowl, whisk together coconut amnos. You know, on your diet, you can also use like a soy sauce or something like that instead of this, depending on the diet that you want to use. And it says to use, I can't open this, a 1/4 cup. So I'm going to add this in here. I don't think I've ever had a recipe that used so much of this coconut amnos at one time, so I am glad I had enough. Hi, Hermanda. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Beef broth. A 1/4 cup of beef. It looks like everything's a 1/4 cup. So a 1/4 cup of, this is the chicken broth. It says beef broth. I always have chicken broth. I also get this at Sam's Club. So what's your guys' favorite store to shop at for keto supplies? Tell me in the comments. I need, you know, some suggestions. I like finding out some great things. Let's see, beef broth, sesame seed oil. This is what I have here, sesame seed oil. Can you see that okay? And it says 2 teaspoons. Find my measuring cups. Oops, I think this big one is tablespoons. Let's see. I love my new measuring spoons that I got. Did it say 2? Yeah, 2 teaspoons. All right. Sorry, guys, I can't measure and talk at the same time. I'm going to do something wrong. All right, so we got 2 teaspoons. See what we need? Ground ginger. This is the ginger that I use. It says a 1/4 teaspoon. Put some of this in here. So we're just basically making the Korean sauce to put on top of our beef. So yeah, Kroger's has got a lot of nice things. Publix is closer to my house, so sometimes I go to Publix just because it's closer to me. But I do like to shop at Kroger. Let's see, ground and red pepper flakes. A 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Who likes pepper out there? I know I've got some people out there that like hot sauce and stuff, so I'm not a big hot person, so I'm hoping a quarter teaspoon is not going to make this too hot for me. So I'm going to add that in there and go from there. Again, if you're just joining me now, this recipe can be found in my special recipe group. So make sure if you're looking for this recipe that you're part of that group. So put group in the comments and I'll get you that information. Just remember, we need to be friends first. Facebook won't let me just add people if we aren't friends. Girls, out of the kitchen. On that. So, and then one other thing. I like my Korean beef bowls a little hot and spicy, so I am going to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. So this is what I'm using. Oh, Denise, it smells amazing. I wish you could smell it too. But I'll tell you how it is later. I will also put a picture in the comments. I'm excited about it. Let's see, so I got my tablespoon here. And I think that's it for the ingredients, guys. Let me just check this real quick. Hi, Cookie. Thanks for joining. Let's see. I think I've got everything. Coconut almonds, beef broth, oil, ground ginger, and pepper flakes. And so it just says to whisk up into the bowl. I'm going to just do it by hand. Make sure all my sugar is dissolved. So anything exciting going on where you're from? Hold on, Linda. My screen is not big enough to see your whole message. Well, Linda, I know since you don't have a lot of stores, I bet you when you do go, you just fill up, so you don't have to go as often. All right, so I'm just going to whisk this up a lot real quick. It says turn heat back up to medium on the hamburger and the garlic. I don't know how cooks do this so easily. I think they have the recipes in their head, and so that, wow, an hour away, Linda. I'll think of you the next time, you know, I put in a message to Publix and they deliver it within an hour. Sorry. But I bet you it's beautiful where you are. Not a lot of city and stuff. Okay, so it says pour the sauce over the beef and bring it to a simmer. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I want to get all this goodness in here. You guys see okay? So once the sauce is in there now, I know you can't see it very well. It smells amazing. Sweet and sour, not sweet and sour, but you know, spicy and sweet. So it says I've got this on medium, and I'm going to let it simmer until it's thickened up, and it'll be almost no sauce at all. Pour the sauce over. It says probably about 2 to 3 minutes until the sauce is reduced and thickens. There won't be much liquid left. While we're doing that, I'm going to take my amazing quick cauliflower that I get at Sam's Club, and it just says open the top. See if I can even get that open. Open the top, and it says, I did it wrong. It says 2 inches to vent. Heat on high for 90 seconds. I opened the whole top, so it's been a while since I used it. I'm sure it's going to be okay. We're going to add that. But this cauliflower that I'm talking about, can you see that okay? Hi, Sandy. Thanks for joining. Hi, Mary. It has 20 calories per 1 cup, and it has 2 net carbs per serving. I'll probably only have a half cup of the rice and then some of the beef. The serving size for the beef is, it says a 1/3 cup of ground beef, and then 1 cup of cauliflower is the serving size for these. So that's what that is. So after the rice is done and the hamburger's done, we're going to put the rice on a plate. We're going to, top the hamburger on top. And then it adds some suggestions for garnishes. It says for garnish, you can put some green onions or cut up some small onions. I'm not going to do either one of those, but those will be listed in my recipe when you go to look at the recipe on that. So, and that's about it, guys. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to just run through the ingredients first. Like I said, the recipe does give you the recipe on how to make cauliflower rice. I didn't make it. I just went and I want to make this super easy, guys. I got this packet. So the beef, we had a pound of ground beef. We had some olive oil. We had a garlic salt. I forgot salt, guys. Pink Himalayan salt is what I always use, so I'm going to just put some of this in here now. Great for electrolytes too, especially if you're on a keto diet. Yeah, this is simmering nicely. Still got a little bit of liquid in there, so we're going to let this keep going. So I said salt, 4 cloves of garlic, a 1/4 cup of coconut amnos, or amnos, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. A 1/4 cup of beef broth, I used chicken, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. I don't know if I did that right. A 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground pepper flakes. And then on the top it says to garnish a 1/4 cup of green onions, sesame seeds, and a small cucumber on the side. Those are your options with that. And so my rice should be done. That is nice and ready. Like I said, it says the serving size is 1 cup. I'm not going to have a whole cup. I'm going to measure out just a 1/2 cup so you guys can actually see the serving size. This packet has 3 servings, so it says there's 3 cups in this. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, you scared me. Y'all saw him and didn't even warn me. He snuck up behind me. As long as it doesn't smell good, is that what brought you down? It smells good? All right, so this is a 1/2 cup of rice. And you can see that's a good enough portion. You see that okay? I'm dropping it on the floor. I don't like my setup here. I don't think you guys can see very well. There we go. That's my rice. Now this is a small plate. This is not a big dinner plate. I like to do small plates because it helps me with portion control. All right, guys, this looks like it's about done too. So there's, I don't know if you can see, there's like practically no sauce in here. It's nice and thick. And so I'm gonna just put some, you know what? Because it says measurements, let me see if I got a measurement in here. I like my meat, so I'm gonna have more meat than rice, a 1/3 cup. I don't even know if I have a 1/3 cup in here, guys. All right, I got a 1/2 cup, so we're just gonna wing it, guys. How about that? We're just gonna wing it. Oh yeah, this looks good. Smells amazing. It's hot. All right, let me see if I can get this to look for you. I'll put a picture in the comments so you can see it a little bit better. Nothing fancy because I don't have any garnishes on it, but that's it, guys. It took longer to ground the hamburger than to do anything else. Like I said, if you're watching me live, put 1 in the comments. I appreciate you watching me live. If I've missed you, say sorry I missed you, or 2, and I'll reach out for you. Also, if you're new, let me know where you're from so I can welcome you. Also, this recipe, final thing, guys, this recipe smells amazing. And you can get this recipe and all my other recipes in my special recipe group. So if you want to be added, please put group in the comments and I'll get you added. Remember, we need to be friends first. Facebook rules, not mine, so I can get you added to that special recipe group. Also, in that recipe group, there are meal plans for keto, low carb, thousands of recipes for keto, low carb, doctor's testimonials, and lots of friendships can be made. So if you're not in the group, you're missing out. So put group in the comments, get yourself added. Guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you.